Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Rookie Card Collector 123 video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the rookie card parameters that I use for vintage sports cards, more specifically vintage baseball cards. But same parameters would apply for the other sports, basketball, football, and hockey as well. So the first thing I want to do is I want to provide my qualifications for what would constitute a rookie card in the vintage world. I know today's modern hobby, things are different. Cards are labeled RC on them, so life tends to be much easier. In the vintage world, things are much less clear. Hobby publications do not, for the most part, indicate what a individual player's rookie card is, except in a few obvious cases. So I want to try to get the parameters out there first. Eventually, after this, I'm going to start a series showing a few pages at a time during each video. Starting with baseball, I'm going to show images of my first choice for every baseball Hall of Fame member as a true rookie card. And the cards I'm going to show should almost 100% meet all the parameters that I'm going to talk about today. Occasionally there's going to be either a gray area or there may need to be an exception made in some cases. Because as I go through the Hall of Famers, I'm not only going to cover the players, but I'm also going to cover the other categories, which includes managers, umpires, executives and pioneers, and Negro League ball players as well. So those are all categories in addition to the players. Some of those categories, it's much tougher to identify or even find any career contemporary cards. So sometimes we're going to have to make some allowances in order to come up with a rookie card selection for everybody that's in the Hall of Fame. So the first parameter I use to identify and qualify for rookie card status would be cannot be a minor league card or an amateur card. So back in the early days, the early 20th century, minor league cards most famously included the Z-Nut cards from the Pacific Coast League, as well as there was a few minor league sets issued during the tobacco eras as well. The old Judge had some minor league team images. The T210, where there's a famous Joe Jackson card in there. That was a minor league set. And there was a few other scattered minor league issues early on. The Z-Nut Pacific Coast League is probably the most prominent. But the same thing carries forward beyond the early 20th century through the Golden Age and in between the pre-war era through the Golden Age up until today, really. In the 70s, minor league issues were mostly put out by TCMA. Some of the individual teams during the 80s, Pro Cards put out minor league sets, team sets. And in between there, in the 40s, 50s, 60s, you had some regional oddball, I would say, issues, usually put out by the teams or a sponsor of the team. And it would probably be used as an advertising medium. Besides minor league, I mentioned no amateur, so there are some guys, especially as we get more toward more modern times, there's some guys that'll have card appearances in a college team set, possibly high school, possibly a draft pick set when the guys were first drafted into their respective sport. So nothing before their first professional league game is going to count for a true rookie card under these parameters. Second parameter I have here is I do not use or I do not accept any team cards to be rookie cards. What that means is any card that has more than 4 individuals pictured on it, to me, is classified as a team card then, and would not qualify for a player's rookie card, or a true rookie card. The reason why I use 4, over the years, between the 30s Gaudi and the 30s exhibit, 4-on-1 exhibits. Typically, any cards that were issued with a max of 4 were kind of intended to picture the specific players on there. Once you get more than 4, it tended to be more for the purpose of picturing the team as opposed to individuals. As you get to more modern times, again, especially during the 70s, you had a lot of the Topps rookie prospect cards that had 4 players appear on a card, starting in 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. And then before that and after that, they went to 3 prospects at different times. So I have anything above 4 would be a team card and not qualify for rookie card status. Anything 4 or under would qualify, even if it's a multiplayer card. Third item I have on my list is I do not include, for the most part, any unique items. Unique being like one-of-one items where there's only one known. That doesn't necessarily correspond with modern cards, modern sports cards, where one-of-ones are actually noted and printed on the card, one-of-one. But there are some sets that were produced, possibly they were proofs or something like that, or prototypes, and they only made one set. And those sets that are known to be one-of-ones, I don't count those for rookie card status, because of the obvious reason there's only one person that could possibly have that card. It is legitimately a rookie card, and for that one person, that's a great accomplishment to have it. But it makes it impossible for everybody else to go after. So I choose to eliminate the one-of-ones. Again, I'm not taking away the rookie card status for the one person who has that one card. It's a fantastic card in those situations, but for the most part, for mainstream collectors, it doesn't help at all to mention that and be looking for that, near impossibility. It also eliminates the possibility of any one-off either Type 1 photos or real photo postcards that were probably produced just for the individual player or maybe for the player's family. Those are generally not falling into my category for true rookie cards, even though they may be the year of the rookie issue. Anything that's one-of-one and most likely nobody else can get it, I do not include. Next thing I'm going to cover, next parameter is going to be I do not include any stamps, stickers, paper premiums, which are typically the oversized items. So basically anything that meets the true definition of what a card is. If it doesn't meet the definition of a card, then it can't be a true rookie card. Rookie card being a card. So again, no stamps, no stickers. There's various other things, I guess, schedule booklets, any other advertising medium that's not a card. The paper premiums, what I'm talking about there, tends to be mainly oversized items. The sporting news in the late 19th century, earlier 20th century, put out a number of different paper premiums that are all in the 8x10 range, and some larger, some a little smaller, but way bigger than a card. They're made out of very thin paper. In no way do they meet the definition of a card. So I do not include those as a true rookie card option. Next parameter I have is the card must be cataloged. So just about anything that's in the vintage standard catalog of baseball cards, or if it's another sport, the appropriate sports card catalog. Jefferson Burdick's American card catalog. Um, this again eliminates the type 1 photos and the one-off postcards and things like that, where it's most likely only one exists and it's an impossible task to search for. So I do not include anything that's not cataloged. Also, what that does is, like I mentioned, postcards. In no way do I believe in eliminating postcards from rookie card status. If the postcard is part of a catalog set, such as the 1910 novelty cutlery postcard set, there's offhand, I don't know exactly, there's about 20 players in the novelty cutlery set, and they were all available either via mail order or purchase from a company that produced knives. That's the company that produced those. But there's 20 players. There's a Ty Cobb, there's a Honus Wagner, there's a Christy Mathewson, there's a Walter Johnson. Just about all the big stars from the era, and these are 1910 again. Those 100% I would consider as for rookie card status if they were, in fact, the player's first card appearance. But not something like a real photo postcard where there's only one known, and most likely the photographer just snapped the picture. Instead of printing it on a piece of photo paper, he printed it on a postcard stock, and it becomes a real photo postcard. But if it's a one of one, again, not cataloged, not part of a set, to me, not qualifying as a rookie card. Next parameter I'm going to cover is also with the cards having to be cataloged. The largest size that I allow for eligibility is typically cabinet card size. Cabinet card size is roughly about 5 by 8, a little slightly more, slightly less. Typical cabinet card is roughly 5 by 8. So a cabinet card, if you're not familiar with the term, cabinet card is an original photograph that's mounted on a thick cardboard backing. Typically on the bottom of underneath the photo, on the bottom of the front has the imprint of the photography studio that took the photo and produced the cabinet card. Sometimes on the back of the thick cardboard backing, on the back side of it will be the photographer's imprint on there as well. Usually includes the address, the name of the company, and related information such as that. Next parameter I use is I do not include any team issued items. That generally applies more toward the more modern times, such as the 60s, 70s, 80s, where a lot of teams during those years put out their own photo packs. Typically they came in an envelope. You bought it at the stadium during the season. A lot of times there was 12 photos in the pack. They're usually on pretty thin paper, not cardstock really. So anything team issued, there's going to be nobody else on any other ball clubs as part of those sets. It's strictly the one team. It's only available at the one team stadium. So I choose not to include those team items in there as well. So that's pretty much, those are pretty much the parameters that I use to identify what is eligible for a true rookie card. That's kind of the starting point. Obviously, rookie card is typically first the player, manager, whoever the individual is, the first appearance on a card that meets all those parameters that I went over and is not disqualified because of any individual parameter that they don't meet the requirement for. So one of the issues with I think collecting these rookie cards, and more specifically, I'm going to focus on Hall of Fame rookie cards because that's the area that I cover most. But the main issue with the Hall of Fame rookie cards, especially as it applies to vintage, and even more so as it applies to pre-war, there has not been anything definitive in terms of a Beckett catalog or a Beckett price guide, or even the old Sports Collectors Digest, the standard catalog of vintage baseball cards, Jefferson Burdick's catalog, the American card catalog. There was never anything put out there that definitively identifies rookie cards for all of these players, and managers and umpires and all that. Because of that, I feel that the pre-war vintage card, pre-war rookie card collecting has not reached anywhere near its potential, mainly because the majority of collectors that are either new and getting into it and like the idea and want to try it, they don't know what cards, they don't know what to go after, more or less. So I think that's prevented a lot of people from jumping into that. I think the post-war side, since the 1980s, when Beckett started putting out their monthly price guide, and labeling RC for all the rookie cards in each set, beginning with the 48 Bowman set and going forward, there are lots of people that collect Hall of Fame rookies and not even non-Hall of Fame rookies, because they're all clearly identified, so you know exactly which cards you're going after. Pre-war, that's not the case. So in 2013, 2014, after collecting this stuff for about 10 years and doing years of research on it, I self-published a book, which is covered not only baseball, but also football, basketball, and hockey. It's a four-sport, I call it the four-sport Halls of Fame Rookie Cards Guide. And basically what it does is it pictures the true or the primary, however you want to call it, rookie card for every single individual who's in the Baseball Hall of Fame in the first chapter. Then I go to the Football Hall of Fame in the second chapter, the Basketball Hall of Fame in the third chapter, and the Hockey Hall of Fame in the fourth chapter. So overall, if you count up the images in the book for all four sports, there's over 1,450, I think, or something like that, images in there. And there was a few that cards were, I was not able to track down images, so there was about 7 maybe, I think, out of the 1,450 that I couldn't find. And I had to just put no image available in the book for those. But everything else has an image. And basically I use these parameters, everything that I just went over, in order to come up with those specific cards. Anytime there's more than one card produced, one rookie card that qualifies, produced in the same season, any of the options are fine and would be considered rookie cards. So there's no, just because the card's not the first card that came out that season, if the second card came out a month or two later, it's still a rookie card just as much as the first card is. There's no differentiation, or there's no one is better than the other. As long as it's the same year at the true rookie card, then it's a rookie card. What I did with my book was I tried to choose the most mainstream, most popular, most widely collected option if there was multiple cards for the same player. Generally, post-war, that option is almost always going to be the Topps or the Bowman version. For pre-war, again, it's going to all depend on what options there are that qualify based on all the parameters that I went over. So a couple of other things I want to mention, because there's going to be people that are going to say, well, there's collectors that feel that the first image on a card, regardless of whether it's professional, amateur, whatever, the first image should be the rookie card. So I have not really created, this was out there before I started collecting these. But I have a term which I call a pre-rookie card, or a P-rookie card. And what that is that's the card that pictures the player in their first ever appearance, and they're not in a professional uniform or a major league uniform, but they're in a minor league, like a ZNet PCL card. They're in a college uniform, or a high school uniform if it's a draft pick set. So a pre-rookie is 100% a great card, not necessarily any better or any worse than a true rookie card. A lot of cases, pre-rookies value-wise are worth more. A lot of cases, pre-rookies are worth less. Every individual situation is different depending on the player, depending on the card set that the pre-rookie card is from. There's a lot of variables, but labeling something as a pre-rookie does not make it inferior to the rookie card, nor does it make it superior to the rookie card. It's just a designation that makes it different. And it eliminates that argument where, one collector says this, the other collector says that. Because one of the biggest issues with trying to get this stuff documented, and the book I published, and trying to get it into the standard catalog at that time, I was not able to, because the publishers at the standard catalog said, well, there's no consensus. And that's always been my ongoing battle with it up until today, 10 or 12 years later. There's so many people that try to focus on the fact that everybody's never going to agree on these definitions and these parameters. And because everybody's never going to agree, there can never be a consensus. That's sort of what every time I bring it up and every time I explain my parameters and ask other collectors, show me which out of these doesn't work for you, and explain to me why it doesn't work. Maybe something is wrong there. I'm not 100% right, and I'm not 100% perfect. But rather than taking the approach that nobody's ever going to agree, because that's the approach we've taken for the past umpteenth number of years, and that's why we're at the point we're at today, where there's no consensus and no clearly defined Hall of Fame pre-war rookie cards. So I've been trying my best for years now to try to get this, some sort of system set up where everybody agrees. I've asked other collectors, significant rookie card collectors, to chime in and give me their thoughts if they don't agree with my parameters. Well, which one don't you agree with, and why don't you agree? What's the problem? What's the issue with it? And unfortunately, I rarely get any feedback beyond that. So that's my parameters for rookie cards, true rookie cards. The pre-rookie, I explained to you what that is. The last thing I'm going to cover, this is another, tends to be a bone of contention with people, and why we can't clearly define these pre-war rookie cards and which ones they are. A lot of collectors have their own opinion of what constitutes a card or not. So after all those parameters I gave, all those parameters in order to qualify for a rookie card, in addition to being the first appearance on a card, they have to meet all those parameters that we just went over. So if a card does not meet those parameters, and I'm just going to use the stamp as an example. So you have 19, we'll take Max Carey. Max Carey was an outfielder for the Pirates. He's in the Hall of Fame. Sort of a mid-tier Hall of Famer to maybe a lower-tier Hall of Famer. Max Carey's first catalog collectible is a 1911 Helmar stamp. It's a T332 is the standard catalog identification for it. Now, as I said there, stamps are not qualifying as rookie cards in my book. So under Max Carey, when I get to his page in my rookie card guide, you will not see the Helmar stamp. It's not a pre-rookie because it pictures him in his Pirates uniform. He was in the major leagues at that time. So it's not a pre-rookie, but it's not a rookie card because a stamp is not a card by definition. So we have a designation which is called a rookie, just rookie, quote unquote rookie, with no rookie card designation. So an item like that for Max Carey would be a Max Carey rookie, and it actually predates his rookie card, which is the following year, 1912. He appears in the T207 tobacco set with the brown backgrounds. and that would be the max carry rookie card, and that's the picture of the card that appears in my rookie card guide. So again, there's no need to fuss over, well, does the stamp qualify? Well, the stamp is obviously not a card. It's still a rookie. It can be a rookie and not be a rookie card. If it's not a rookie card, it's not going to be the true rookie or the primary rookie for the player. But again, it doesn't make it any more important or any less important that Helmar stamp might be worth more than the T207 card for max carry, depending on other factors like how rare it is, the player value, and all that. So, so those, besides the parameters we went over, those are the other categories that I think we need to try to work with. Is we need pre-rookies, and we need to identify what that is, rather than fighting over trying to make a minor league card a rookie card. So pre-rookie is anything minor league, amateur. Then we have the definition of a card. So anything that's not falling under that can't be a rookie card. So in a pre-rookie that's not a card, such as a Z-Nut, let's say the Z-Nuts produced one year, let's say they made stickers instead of cards. So a Z-Nut sticker set could be a player's rookie, just quote unquote rookie. Can't be a rookie card because the sticker is not a card. We've identified that in the beginning. So you have rookies, you have rookie cards, which is the ultimate. Our objective is to identify the rookie card. Then you have pre-rookie, and you have pre-rookie cards. So the Z-Nut card would be the pre-rookie card. The Z-Nut, if there was a sticker, would be a pre-rookie without the card designation. Then you have the rookie, which could be anything that's not a card, like a paper premium, like an M101-1 Honus Wagner, which is 8.5 by 11 and made out of very thin newspaper. And then you have the true rookie card, which is our ultimate objective. When I start sharing my guide with my rookie card images, that's what you're going to see is the true rookie card for everybody in the four halls of fame for the 4 different sports. So that's pretty much, that's my thoughts on how I approach rookie cards and definitions and what qualifies. You'll notice I don't mention anything about distribution and methods of distribution. If it was widely distributed or regionally distributed, I don't really include that in my determination. I use the parameters that I went over. And I also use the pre-rookie when it's appropriate. I use the rookie instead of rookie card when it's appropriate. And the ultimate final answer is what's the true rookie card or the primary rookie card. So I would love to hear other people's opinions. If you would be nice enough to leave comments in the section below, and I can. Next time we go into a rookie card video and I start showing my guide with all the individual cards pictured, we'll start the video with any comments, any discussion items. I'm sure there's a lot of opinions on things out there. Like I said, my parameters might not be correct. They might not be 100% accurate. There may be something wrong there. I'd like to know about it so I can make changes and maybe change the way I collect myself. But anyway, just wanted to put this out there and hopefully provide some insight. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Have a great day, and I'll catch you later.